Yeah, so wanted to just bring you in and see how everything's going and, see what questions you have for me, to be able to help you in what you're doing.
Yeah, I think things are going well. Of course, it goes up and down as different days progress, but things have been busy on the phones lately.
Yeah.
Having a lot of success just talking to guys, learning a little bit more about them before I ask more personal questions.
Yeah.
I just kind of like to go in, see what they do, see what kind of difficulties they have on a day-to-day basis. And that way, if I can learn more, I can kind of position myself to see if we could even be a fit to kind of work with them down the road.
Now, is there anything that you've been struggling with or you didn't feel 100% confident with?
Yeah, of course. I struggle on a number of bases, just trying to remember what the right move to be. Sometimes I'll forget, oh, I should offer this and mention we do this, because if they're struggling with something, I might just take that into account and not think of another way.
Give me an example.
So, see, there's a guy yesterday. He was kind of hesitant. He didn't really have too much positive things to say about financing and cash advances. So I was like, all right, you must have some sort of advance out. And I guess I didn't get to the bottom of why he didn't like it. I didn't get to the details as regarding the payment, or maybe the term he got in really wasn't something that was a good fit for him. And I should have understood better why that was giving him difficulty, instead of just asking, well, what if we tried this instead? Maybe this could help out.
Yeah, that's a huge thing, especially with especially talking to customers, is when they say something negative and they say something about the product that you're offering and it is negative, you got it exactly right. You need to be able to figure out what he didn't like about that program, right?
Right.
Because one way of a different competitor of ours is doing it isn't working for him. But there is a probable way of our program being able to work for him if we can actually get him into a realistic program for the needs that he has. One of the big things that I've always told customers, especially when they say the cash advance, because obviously there's a lot of negative feedback about that industry, is, I can't change the past. The only thing I can do is change the future. So at that point, you need to be able to ask them what happened. Why do you feel the way that you feel, and how can I show you and make you feel comfortable with the program? So if you were to change one thing about that program, what would it be? So you have the ability of being able to take him from, negative to figuring out how you can make it positive. And then if you actually go through and follow through with everything that you said, and then the deal goes through and then he sees how it works, he's gonna be like, holy shit.
Better.
It's not the program, it was the person that I was working with. And that's how we're trying to differentiate ourselves.
That makes sense.
Right?